Well, here we go. Brazil against Argentina. Surely the most seismic footballing conflict in the Southern Hemisphere. So much. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And it is not often that an international fixture so transfixes the whole of world football, but that is the case here. It is indeed a very, very special occasion.
Well, the one thing that can be said is that there really is little in terms of what the players need for motivation. The game against the team you do not want to lose to. This is a nightmare to predict for me. It should be tight on paper, but there are so many factors that come into play, Peter, that anything can happen here.
We have already started here. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Marquinhos. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Paredes does well to get it back. Now it's Messi. Chips it through. It's goal kick. Paredes picks it up from the goal kick.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
And here's Gonzalez. Savinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. And it's Guimaraes. Now Carlos Augusto. Neymar. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's the ball!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish. They didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And here's Rafinha.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great chance! We've got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Number 11, Rafinha.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That. And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Alvarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Gonzalez! Neymar. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. And it's Douglas Luiz. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Neymar. Chance! Goal! Brazil! And the comeback is complete! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Douglas Luiz. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Douglas Luiz certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Keeper has taken decisive action. And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Paredes. McAllister. He's looking wide. Now it's Gonzalez.
That was lovely, that.
Gonzalez.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bruno Guimaraes being hounded, manhandled at times.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
And it's Douglas Luiz. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Lucas Paqueta. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Montiel. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position.
Argentina really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be
And he's managed to get free. Nice control. And a chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitutions taking place.
And that is that. Brazil have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise.